All right, guys, welcome. Let me see if Jackie is ready, and let me get our Kim as. I don't see Kim in here.
I'm ready and I don't either. And she texted me like this morning and said she was ready to go. I have her paid. I'm trying to get a hold of her. So,
So,
let me, I'm going to mute Tanya and call her. I apologize for that. She was,
it's okay. I will tell you guys, last Thursday, just a couple days ago, we did a family wine and dine, and we're still working out the kinks of this, you guys. So let me just explain why we're trying to find our other tasting. So every Saturdays we'll do a tasting. It'll be about 35 to 45 minutes on this hour, and then whatever other time Rory needs, we'll be taking on that. But on one Thursday a month, we will be doing it's a family dinner, and normally I will be running it, but we had our family over, and so it was a little chaotic with our grandchildren running around. If you caught it, they were a little loud. And so next time though, it'll just be Rory and I, and we will be opening up more to you guys to share what you're pairing, what you're tasting. So that's what we really wanted to be. We wanted to be based around family, all of you guys here in the Triple R family, and tasting and pairing your own wines. And you guys, it's such a unique experience when you're pairing these amazing wines that we have with food, because it completely changes the flavor of the wine. And I have to say, the takeaway for me, I was super surprised, but it was the Adele Zinfandel was just fabulous with what we have with the barbecue. So we paired it with I barbecued up some turkey breasts with a little citrus and black pepper taste, and it just really popped well. It was just quite an enhancement into the wine, and also for the food. It really makes sure, even heightens the taste of the food when you're pairing a wine with food. It's just a unique experience, you guys, and I feel like every meal should be had with wine. So that's my opinion, of course, but also the takeaway, we grilled some peaches up, and I put a little brie cheese in them with some honey, and that was absolutely amazing with the Zen. And I did not expect that. So that was something even new for me that I was unaware of and didn't realize that it would be there. So I see Kim coming in. Let me just co-host her. Here we go. And then we can get going. But yeah, you guys don't miss those. If you guys aren't following, we have on Instagram, we have DTC Ambassador, and we post updates regularly to that. We also have a Facebook group that we post updates as well. So there'll be reminders, updates, things that are happening and going on. And also we have a couple of great, exciting new things happening within DTC Ambassador. We will be having an event here coming up very soon. And the dates we're still working with the hotel on a couple of different dates. So we have a couple of different options. It'll be in October though. So make sure you guys free up your weekends in October, and we will let you guys know more on the Tuesday call, if you guys can join us on the Tuesday call, correct? So yeah, so Rory and I are just kind of finalizing some of that information. So as soon as we have that, we will let you guys know. We always say you guys never miss a Tuesday night call. I also like to say, do not miss the Saturday trainings. They're the two most important calls that we have. But anyway, we're looking forward to continuing our little family. I think I'm going to call them family dinners, Jackie, because that's pretty much what we want it to be. I just got to train Rory not to talk so much.
Good luck with that, baby girl. Good luck with that. Bless his heart. He tries. He's honest about it, right? He's so honest.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, yeah, that's okay. I have my work cut out for me. I know.
We love you, Rory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, you guys, I'm going to introduce Miss Jackie. She's an amazing instructor here, and she helps us run the DTC hour, all the trainings, all the different stuff that she helps us with, all of that. So really excited to have her. She has such an amazing personality, such a fun spark to her. You're around her for any moment of time. You just can't help but laugh and enjoy yourself. And that's the kind of leadership we have. We love, and we love you, Jackie. So I'll let you step in and take it away.
Well, thank you, Tanya. I don't know if it's bubbly or happy or if I'm just a goofy old person from Southeast Louisiana, but I love life and I love wine and I love doing this. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Jacqueline. I've been around these parts for about 5 years, and I absolutely am blessed that the Lord put me in the path of Rory and Tanya. I met Rory by mistake, and until this day we still pick on each other because he's a Cowboys fan and I'm a Saints fan, and it just blossomed from there. Okay. But I absolutely love it. And every Saturday morning, if this is your first time, we would love to welcome you to the DTCA Wine Saturday Brunch Hour. What we do here is we feature one of our CSIs or GSIs or PSIs with a dish that they have prepared for us. And we feature one of the wines. And today we have none other than my crazy friend, Kim Moore, who had to give me a heart attack. Even though I told her to be on time, she did it anyway because she had to make her grand entrance. But we love you, Kim. And so I'm going to let you take it away and share your dish. And she wrote a beautiful page. We will be sharing it a little bit later for you all. So give it some love because it's absolutely phenomenal. And she is going to be featuring, I hope to God, the Adele today, because that's what she told me last week. So Kim, take it away, sister. I don't see her. I don't see her. Oh, Lord, is she muted?
I'm here.
Oh, Hail Mary.
I
Let's
unmuted. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, baby doll. I can hear you. What you got for us this morning?
I'm there. I can see me. I can see you.
Good. Thank
Well,
God.
what it is with this dish, you can't, the shrimp that I'm using are some really phenomenal pink shrimp that like have the consistency of lobster when you eat them. You cannot overcook them. You have to put them in at the very end. You know, you pre-cook them a little bit, but then you put them in at the very end. And I'm using the andouille sausage. And as you know, you're going to cook Cajun. That's what you do. Now, look,
Amen.
I'm stepping out there and cooking Cajun. So you know I got to have my stuff together. So it's worth being 5 minutes late for you. Because I knew you could talk for 5 minutes now. You know, I gave the opportunity. There was no way I couldn't give Jesse some talk time. So, you know, there's no way I could half cook Cajun and be on the
you would do something, Kim. I knew you would pull something. So what Cajun dish are you cooking, baby girl?
Well, I am cooking a spicy shrimp and sausage, creamy.
You're real close to the screen, Kimberly. Can you kind of go back?
I'm sorry, I'm holding it for a minute. It's creamy Cajun shrimp and sausage with the sauce. And I was gonna have some special noodles, but I'm gonna just tell you about the noodles because that's why I made it extra creamy, because I didn't have time to do the noodles. But I found these noodles the other day that are very keto. This is all a keto dish, okay? It's Kim Keto Kitchen with more, Moore. Okay, so we're doing things a little different. And it's a new thing that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing it regular with some dishes. And I'm going to do, and it's you can do it without it being keto, but it's going to be much better with keto. And of course, I am featuring the Adele. How could I do anything else? And this is kind of a special meal because it's also in honor of my instructor in training, Joanne, for her birthday. So this is her birthday dinner as well, and she wanted me to cook something very special. So. And you know me, when I actually get to cooking, I'm gonna probably add some other pictures to my page. I'm gonna set this down and it's not gonna be in my face in a minute. The other thing was I didn't have my camera set up because usually I have all that stuff done and I'm just, you know, a little discombobulated. So really, I'm putting when I get to go tasting the shrimp, that's when we're gonna put the shrimp in there because it only has to sit in there for just a little bitty minute. So I've got my appetizers ready to taste. Bitsy, you're gonna have to get out of here. Go. Get. This is not your house right now. Go away. And all right, so I'm gonna set this down.
This is Kim's show. Just sit back and enjoy because she don't do nothing that she's supposed to do. I told her to have it's ready.
It is ready.
She's cooking.
This is what we're going to do. I'm opening my wine. We're gonna use here's my Adele right here. I got my Adele. I got my wonderful cork spin. This is my keto kitchen. You know, I got all my keto stuff all over. It's all keto stuff. I got my kudo stuff. I got my claw stuff, all that stuff here. You see the shrimp I'm fixing to add in there. This is what's fixing to
Absolutely.
go
It
into
looks
that.
delicious, actually.
And see, that's right there. That's where it's going in. You see that beautiful stuff? Ooh,
Yes,
don't it look good?
ma'am.
Ugh. And the dessert's already fixed. It's all in there. Here's the appetizers we're fixing to taste. So let me get our wine opened. Everybody opens their wine, but of course we're going to open ours like we supposed to with a corkscrew. Cork spin, not corkscrew. It's the other one that's a cork spin. Now, sometimes I use my little cutter, but I'll tell you what, this Adele is amazing. Now, I love the first one, but this second one, oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. Don't you even think about getting up here, Bitsy.
Is
And
that
I
the cat?
love this thing. I charge this thing up. Now, y'all know I drink a lot of wine. Okay. I charged this thing up probably 2 months ago. It charges up with the USB. And look, it's a little slow right now, but 2 months ago, and y'all know how much wine I drink. This thing is amazing. It's the one that sits in the little charger and stuff. I love this thing.
And
I
you got
really
it. You got it off of the Cork Spin website.
Yeah. I
Wow.
love this thing. I've also got the one that you can use like for older bottles. It doesn't mess up the I walk around. That's what I do. I'm too nervous to sit still.
Well, it's okay. We know.
Let me get my special glass. Because I got to have my
You
special
let us
glass.
do the Adele bottle. I'm proud for that. Could you kind of turn it around a little bit so we can see the label? Because that label's beautiful.
Well, I'm fixing to, baby. Here
Well,
we
you
go.
turned it around the wrong way, sister.
Look
There
at
you
this. Isn't that
I'm telling
beautiful?
you, it's gorgeous.
With the flowers. It's the 2021 Lodi Zinfandel. And it's this meal is also had to be special because it's in honor of this Zinfandel. And I have to do a first test.
Wow.
It's in honor of my friend Adele, who is a very dear friend of mine. And I could not do anything halfway in reference to her because she is so special. And this wine is special, just like her. So I could not do anything halfway. Now I do need to get a napkin because I did not do that.
Okay, well, you go get your napkin. Make sure you get a napkin and not one of those half paper towels like we do in Louisiana, man.
Look, baby,
Don't
you see
call
what I
that-
got.
There you go. Fold it, and that's a napkin. That's what we call in Southeast Louisiana.
Look, I'm eating jalapeno bacon wrap poppers. So
Go ahead.
we gonna do okay. 'Cause we got sausage balls and cream cheese bacon wrapped jalapenos is what we're starting with. But I gotta
Girl.
just taste this. You cannot drink this wine without just tasting it when you open the bottle. And then I will use my little doobie thing, my little
we got it.
aerator. There we go.
There you
Aerator.
go, aerator. And what does the aerator do, Kim? Let's give a little education.
The aerator puts the air into the wine, the oxygen into the wine, which brings out the flavors. Just like I have to go with this and swirly whirly whirl it before I do my taste and do my little. Oh, good gracious, that smells so good. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah.
That's called nosing, y'all, in case you didn't know when you stick your nose in it. But the aerate, she's exactly right. When you aerate the wine.
This has just in that first sip, you get so much pop on your tongue. It gets all these different things. When you take it and you swoosh it all around in your mouth before you swallow it, you've got taste buds all over your mouth. And this one just explodes right off the bat. It has so much fruit forward flavor. It's just phenomenal. But the nose of it, or the bouquet, as it can be called as well. And what this glass does, this is not a Riedel. Now, I'm still a big, huge Riedel fan, okay? But this particular glass was rated the top. This is actually a Pinot glass, but the Zinfandel does really well in it too, because you see how it's got a really flat bottom, but
Yes,
then
ma'am.
it comes up and it's got a tulip top. It comes up and it comes together, then it opens up at the top. So it really brings like a flute to bring the nose really good. And it also makes it lay on your palate properly. So that's why this is such a good glass. So I'm just going to let this, let me go ahead and aerate it proper. I don't know. I'm going to flop it around because it actually tastes
While you're
really
doing
good.
that, Kim, we have someone that just jumped in. I just noticed he was here. So
Is that
Peter's here.
Peter? He's
Yeah.
supposed to be co-hosting.
Oh Lord, we y'all are in for a treat with Kim and
Peter
Peter.
said
I'm
he
just
was
gonna
going to
sit
join me
back and
today,
laugh.
so I
That's
was
what I'm
hoping he was
gonna do.
going to get here.
Well, I didn't have much to say. Kim was pretty much saying it all so far, but yeah, the Zin the wine, especially wines like that Zin, but all of them, you really got to appreciate the aromas of it, because that's like 90% of the flavor is through your nose, not through your mouth. So, and the one thing you do when you taste it is make sure you kind of almost like want to slurp it a little, because it's called retronasal tasting. It comes back through your nose up backwards, and that's how you taste a lot of the flavors in the wine.
It's
So-
kind of like, it's to me, it's sort of like when you have you know how when you have a cold, it tastes terrible. Everything, nothing tastes good because you got all that junk in your head. Well, it's quite the opposite when you got good wine and you get and swirl it all in and get it and kind of get the air with it. When you swallow almost, you kind of like that. Then you get the good stuff so it tastes good. So it's the opposite of a cold. I know that sounds gross, but it makes sense. Do you have anything to eat with me, Peter? You've been
I've been a little occupied with doggy daycare here, so.
Well, I'm trying to keep my cats off the table because they're smelling all this stuff. And you're going to wish you were with me. I might have to find a way to put some of this up for you. I'm so glad you could join me, and I thank you. I did consult. There we go. Consort.
Not quite the
Consult
same
with
words,
Peter.
no.
But I'm gonna I'll have my little pour for the next batch. But our first thing that we're gonna taste, I got a couple of things because the Zinfandel goes really good with spicy food, and there is a difference between spicy and hot, and you'll find all this out on my page. Spicy can be a range of different things. Hi, Adele. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. This bottle is so beautiful.
Voice. How are you?
I'm marvelous. I'm getting to focus on your new vintage of your wine. And I wrote my page really kind of in honor of you. And I felt like I had to do a really special meal because I'm focusing on your wine because you're such a dear friend.
Thank you very much.
And I missed your birthday, and I feel bad about that. But I sent you a happy birthday, but it's not the same thing. So this is birthday meal too, because Joanne's birthday, Joe, which she was at the last event, but anyway, it's her birthday too. So it's all big. Whole big party.
Everybody.
So we're having.
Kim, let's taste that beautiful appetizer you got and
right.
tell us the difference between spicy and hot, because you're dead on. There's a distinct difference between a spicy food and the flavors in a food and just somebody pouring a bunch of hot sauce on it.
Now, if you'd have left the seeds and stuff in these jalapeno poppers, yeah, they'd be burning you up. Okay.
I don't want them.
The seeds make it really hot. So we took all the seeds and stuff out of there, and the recipe is on my page. But it's spicy without burning you up with this. It's not going to be the cream cheese calms it down and the bacon is there. But with spice, you can do like lemon pepper. Okay. You can add more pepper and it's going to be spicy, but it's not going to be hot per se. It's going to be peppery, right? But you take Tabasco and chili peppers and Lord help us, ghost peppers or habaneros or stuff like that. No, you might as well take me outside and open my mouth and hose me down and put milk and bread and all that stuff on me, okay? Because those things are hot. My daddy used to eat them peppers.
Kim, you're making us our mouths water, honey. We got to see what it tastes like.
She ain't stopping long enough.
Taste it. Let's see what you taste like.
Right. Now that's the pepper.
I was wondering if she was gonna stop talking long enough for food to get in there.
Yeah, I got you, Peter. I got you.
All right. Now I just tasted the pepper by itself. All right. Because I made myself hungry. And I've already been swirling the wine while we were talking. Now this is a little spicy. This is I cheated with these. I got these. I usually do them myself, but I got these from Kroger because they have them made up and it's expensive to get them from them instead of doing them yourself. And they didn't wrap them as good as I do. So a lot of the cream cheese oozed out. But they're a little spicier than mine. They must have left some seeds in there because it's a little warm. So let's see what
drink and let us know what it tastes like with that spice, baby girl.
And I like that she started having the wine on its own and then have it with the food so we can see how it changes.
Wow. Now, remember I told you that the wine just popped with flavor in my mouth all over? It calmed the wine down, but it also calmed the heat of the pepper down. Because this was a hot pepper. Mine are not normally this hot because I make sure it's got all the, seeds and everything out. Apparently they left some seeds and stuff in here. Matter of fact, I can see a few in there. But it calmed it all down, and you get a little more of the cream cheese taste in it, because before when I ate it, I got more just hot, and I make them nice and crispy. I don't know if you can see they're nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're a great treat to anybody. I mean, everybody loves these because they're better than those stuff with all that, the flour stuff on them. And these are a great keto treat. So it really did calm it down. Let me do another bite this way. Oh, mine is so good.
Yeah, that wine is amazing, you guys. Have to say, I was drinking it too. And that bottle, that label is so pretty.
It is. I love
Yeah,
this
the
label.
design of that label is real pretty.
Now, see, if you do the wine right before and then taste it, it takes the heat right out of it to where it's not so hot too. So that I love that. Now I've never done that like that because mine are not this spicy. So that's wonderful. That's really that. Adele, I'm liking your wine more and more and more. Okay.
What else you got to taste, baby? What's that? Is that a sausage ball that you made?
Yes, this is actually, my helper was here yesterday, and I was piddling around getting stuff ready. And I wrote my page. I had it written in my head, but I didn't have it written on paper. And I wrote my page. I told you I was going to have my page written. I know
I got it at 1:00 this morning, sister.
Oh my goodness.
But I got it.
But it was a good page, wasn't it? And I did that yesterday, okay?
Okay.
But I promise you, it would be here before we did the thing.
Well, let's do your taste because we got to move on. We're running out of time. I don't want to rush you too much, but we got to.
She made it with flour, so it is. With almond flour, so it is keto. So we're going to do this one just real quick, and then we're ready for the main thing.
I'm excited to look at those shrimp with that andouille in it.
Really good.
Now, did you put that recipe on your page?
Not the sausage balls, but I'm gonna probably do the sausage balls and the dessert on a separate thing. Go here for the dessert, because this brings out the cheese a little more. This is regular sausage, not the andouille. This is just some regular pork sausage. That's so good. Okay. But it's nice because this wasn't like super spicy. It's just a mild sausage. Let me see what it does to the wine now with that in there.
Yeah.
It kind of the spice mellows out the wine. The wine is just awesome by itself.
What kind of spice do you have in those sausage balls? You just have like pepper or sage or something?
She just used the sausage itself and put she put almond flour and cheddar cheese and I don't remember what she said she put. I asked her for the recipe and she said it's in my head.
Well, that's all right.
So she didn't put a whole lot of extra stuff in there. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm stirring the shrimps in there, and then we're ready to rock.
Okay. We're ready to, I really am interested to see how that pairs with that Adele.
I think it's going to be wonderful.
I was really surprised that how well that Adele paired with the foods that I had on Thursday. It was definitely the winner for me. Definitely.
Yeah, the
And
onion.
you had beautiful food. Both of y'all did, Peter and you, Tanya, on Thursday.
Thank you. Yeah.
I want to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah.
And Peter, I was just really surprised, especially with you need to have some grilled peaches now, Peter, with that
Oh,
Zen.
I'm going to be picking up peaches today.
It was so good.
Now I'm not taking the time to do the chopped parsley on top. Y'all just have to get over that. Because I'm trying to hurry because I started out late. I apologize. All right, here's my bowl.
We know you don't really apologize, but that's okay. We know you're sorry, but you're not sorry, but that's okay. We love you anyway.
It is Kim's kitchen, you know, but I'm not gonna be,
I
I'm not
know.
really gonna be too late. I'm still
No,
gonna be
it's-
at my time.
Y'all please overlook that there's not like sprinkle bits of parsley, okay? While she does the
God
tasting.
forbid.
There's sprinkle
There's
bits
no
of other stuff.
parsley.
I did alter the written recipe a slight bit, okay?
Go
I
figure.
added some very nice little mushrooms in there.
Mm.
And I added some what did I add in there? I added a lot more garlic than it called for. Now you're gonna see something really pretty. I gotta show it to you all together because it's just
Oh,
so-
wow.
That looks lovely.
Ooh.
That looks
It's-
delicious.
And it's I added I wanted to put some coconut cream in there just to see what it do, but I said, nah, we'll try it this way first. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
That is really pretty. What's the red in there? Is that?
That's the I put red and orange bell pepper in there.
Oh, wow.
And some mushrooms. It called for 2 red bell peppers. And I decided, well, no, I've got to be different. I like it colorful. And then I put my mushrooms in there and more garlic than it called for. And there was something else I put in there. I'm trying to think. But the recipe is for the most part like it was, but you know, I can't cook nothing like the recipe says. You know, I have to alter it a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in and kind of put some side notes on my recipe so that it's more exactly like it says. And but it's I'm really I've never cooked this before now. So this was I kind of combined a couple of things. I found the recipe and then I combined it. And the thing is, now look, I'm picking this up with my fingers because I got to show you. These shrimps, and the other thing that took a while, I thought these were peeled and deveined. They were not. I had to peel and devein them. Well, I didn't devein them. They were easy peel. So they already had the deveins, but I had to peel them all. So that took a little time. So, I mean, in all fairness, I'm not making an excuse. I'm just giving you reality. But aren't these beautiful?
They are.
And
They
they're
are beautiful.
to perfection. See, if I had to put them in there and let them sit, it'd be miserable. So I'm cheating. You'd have done the same thing, Jackie. You know you would have.
You got him. I would have. I would have.
Oh, they're cooked perfect too. Now I could have put some more heat in here. I really could have. This ain't got enough
Got
heat.
it right out the pot though. I wouldn't even put it in the dish.
But I didn't have time. I wanted to wait and taste it with y'all. Now this is not as hot as I would have put it. Okay, this is my mild meal. Now I'm gonna heat it up on my when I finish it. I'm gonna put some more. I used a Cajun seasoning packet. Okay, then I put a little bit of Tony
Tyra.
whatever his name is.
Tyra.
That's what I use
Tony
most
Tyra.
of the time. But I wanted this to be Cajun. But I usually do more Creole Cajun. So I'm gonna put me a boatload of that in here. All right. But
Okay.
now we're gonna taste this the proper way. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna taste this a little wine. We're gonna swish him a little bit again. Woo, woo. I toasted myself. You know what we didn't do? Did y'all do a wine toast? I still love doing a wine toast. This is to Adele and Joanne. There we go. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Y'all,
Absolutely.
we always, with these Louisiana ladies, we always get entertained. Yeah, you guys are just amazing.
And Jackie. This is also to her. I'm telling you.
Oh.
All right, now I'm gonna try to get a bite with everybody in here. Well, I just had the shrimp, so we'll get a mushroom and a sausage.
Get it all up. Get some of that andouille because I'm interested.
I
to see
did. That's what I got.
that
Right. I got the little butt piece of the andouille. I always like the little.
That's
butt.
fine. That's the good. The butt. That's the end of the sausage, in case y'all are wondering.
Mm, mm, mm.
That
Good,
looks
good,
delicious.
good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
It looks like
Oh, mercy, I can cook. And I'm by myself. I was trying to get some people to be here, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's hard to get people to come and do a meal. And a lot of people work on Saturday morning, but I tried. I did. But I got my friend coming over for dinner tonight, and she don't know.
Well,
she
that's
can't.
good. Y'all will enjoy that.
Mm. All right,
It'll
now,
even be
this is
better
so
when
good.
it sits. When it sits all day, that'll even be better.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Jackie, you're gonna have to come visit. You're just gonna have to come visit. We're gonna do some cooking. I'm gonna tell you another
Yeah.
secret about this. There's a couple of things you need to know.
Your town would never be the same if you and I got in your kitchen.
Oh my
It'd
God.
be scary.
Oh
What
my.
does it pair
Oh,
like, really,
woo,
Kim?
Woo, woo, goosebumps. I'm not kidding you, Peter. I got goosebumps all the way down my arms when I tasted it. Oh my goodness. That opened that wine up. Oh, all the way. I mean, I got goosebumps down my arms. There's flavors all in my mouth, all the way up to my tongue. No lie. Oh my goodness. That is wonderful. That made this whole dish just everything just went whoo. Wow.
Wow.
You won't believe it. I'm not kidding you. That's amazing. That's the biggest difference in a taste that I have ever had in any wine. Seriously. Wow. Because I don't have this all spiced up, right? I mean, this is pretty mild. But when I took that sip, and I'm not lying to you now, okay? And Peter, you've never heard me do that before about a wine. But it really did. It made goosebumps go down my arms, and my whole mouth just tingled all the way around, all the way to my lips. It just made everything just explode with different little. It was like my walk-in tub when I put the little baby bubbles that you know. It just woo.
You killed me.
Y'all,
gotta do it
this
again.
is not
I
a
gotta
paid
do it.
advertisement. I just want you to know this is not a paid advertisement.
I'm telling you, man, this is awesome.
I got to do it again, and I'm gonna cut a
You're
piece of
killing me.
shrimp in half. I'm gonna get a bite of everybody in there. I got to do it again. Y'all got it. I'm
Go
telling you,
ahead,
this
get
is
your little
good.
bite of that.
I'm gonna put a
You
little bit
got
of.
dessert too, don't you?
I
You
know,
told
I
me
know,
you had
I know.
dessert.
Mm.
This is free entertainment, y'all. If y'all ain't laughing at this, I don't know. Y'all better wake up or knock yourself in the head or something.
Well, if this doesn't make your weekend, come on.
I'm telling you what. I mean, this is entertaining me. I mean, this is amazing. Mm.
And she's home by herself. She's having a party all by herself. That's what I love about it. They don't need anybody to have a party, baby. You just got to have a party all by yourself.
Oh. See, this is wonderful by itself, but I'm gonna tell you what. When we tell people that wine is supposed to enhance your meal, this is what we're talking about now. This is what we're talking about. You don't have to drink wine just to have alcohol. This is what wine is for. This is why people had wine. All right, here we go.
You need some time alone, or
Huh?
do you need some time alone with your wine?
It ain't going down there, Peter.
Okay, let's keep this
But
up.
it really does. It's like it just is this intense flavor that just because you get a little, you take in a little bit of air with it, right? To do just like what he was talking about, to put it in the back of your throat and to make it to let that whole olfactory. What? Say that again, Peter. Whatever you said.
Olfactory is the word you're looking for.
Yes, thank you. To have that, and what that does is it makes it hit your whole upper part of your body, and it just it hits all the flavor things. Because when you drink wine, you're supposed to do like Roy says, chew it. I don't actually chew it, but I do I switch it, and then I kind of do it right before I swallow it. I do a little intake of air, and you got to be careful because you don't want to suck it into your lungs, right? But just a little intake of air, and then swallow it, and that's what makes it do all that. So, oh man, I'm gonna have fun with this. Woo, dog.
So what dessert do you have for us? Because I'm interested for that too.
Okay, we have what is called blackberry shooters. Okay.
Oh, blackberry shooters.
Oh, you got to turn this off. I'm cooking this stuff to death. Get off of you. Whoa, dog. Oh, get over there. All right. Blackberry shooters. And I did a couple of different things. I was going to do one thing that I didn't get to do. So we're going to have to forget that part. But
Where'd you go, sister? I don't see you.
I'm here. I had to get them out the refrigerator, man. Hang
Okay.
loose.
Oh, wow.
Blackberry
Wait a minute.
shooters.
Okay.
I don't do things halfway, sister. When Kim does it, Kim does it. This is Kim's keto kitchen and mower. All right, let's see.
And what she told me about these shooters makes me wonder if she had a few already.
No, I have not. I have not yet. Look, I have a whole house full of people here, right? Boop. And I'm supposed to have a little blackberry on top of them. I was going to do a little reduction and put on there, but as you can tell, I ran out of time. But we was going to do a little wine reduction and put on there, which was a great suggestion from my wine partner, but we're gonna do a couple, and this is how it's supposed to look. See, we put a little blackberry on top. Can you see that?
Yeah, pretty.
Isn't that cool looking? I'm not gonna do all of them because I'm gonna save some for later. But you put that blackberry on there. Get on it. Now, I gotta show you because this is kind of cool. You stay right there, Dale. Don't go nowhere. All right. I have this one. Now this one is my Pepsi shot glass from Alabama. This one does have, see how it's tilted?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that one does have a little tequila in it.
Oh,
1800 silver tequila. All right.
Jesus.
So does this one here that is, it says it's got tequila in it. That's one that's got tequila. There's only a couple that has tequila. This one does not. This is a Tennessee shot glass, which has a gun. So, and I did a special one. Where is it? This was for Linda. This is the Ohio one. That's the
Oh, wow.
It's sideways too. That's for Linda. That one, I didn't put alcohol in that one either. But there's another one that we're going to taste out of. This is from today. This one is from the Buford T. Pusser. Okay, that's Buford T. Pusser, which is where I live in Adamsville, Tennessee. That's
Okay.
the walking tall dude. All right, so that's the one we're going to taste out of. It doesn't have alcohol, and I've got a German one here that doesn't have alcohol too. So I did most of them without alcohol. I did a couple, and I didn't even put a full shot into it. All it is I've got the recipe on my page. Okay, it's some lemon juice, frozen blackberries, some coconut cream, and 3 ice cubes. That's all it is.
Oh, wow.
And I suggest crushing the ice cubes first if you can, because it gets cloggled up in there. It just didn't. So that's why we ended up putting tequila in the end of them, because it just got a little cloggly up. So we said, all right, I know how to fix this. So, but the blackberries we figured would go really good. And it also is a good palate cleanser in between. I would meant to do it between the jalapenos and the other stuff, because without the tequila, we're going to taste one with the tequila and one without the tequila. Peter suggested doing that. And I listened to Peter because, he knows stuff. Right, Peter?
Let's get to tasting, sister, because Rory needs some time.
I think we're still on time. We're still on time.
No,
No, you're not, sweetheart. You're
no,
out.
we're over.
You're overtime, darling.
Uh-oh. What time am I supposed to be done?
At 10:30.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take, these are little shooters, and you take them and just blend them up. So the recipe is real good and easy. So we're going to take about a this. See, it's loopy doopy. It's really good. Now putting a blackberry on there makes it a little sweeter. Now I put just a teeny touch of stevia in it. We didn't call for that because when you're doing the keto diet, you're really supposed to stay away from sugar, especially the first 2 weeks. And you get used to not tasting sugar, and it's just really tart. Okay.
Well, taste that with the wine so we can see what it tastes like, baby. Please.
Okay.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. The wine tastes good, a lot better. You taste the wine a lot more. You get more of the blackberry. You don't taste the lemon at all. You get more of the blackberry in the wine. You taste the wine a lot more. Now I want to see if you taste the tequila at all.
All right. Well, you got about a minute left.
All right, I'm going.
Let's go.
All right. I'm getting away from that. Interesting. The tequila brings up more of the fruit in the wine.
Really?
Yeah. Peter, did you
Yeah.
expect that?
I wasn't sure what to expect, so but the
And
tequila
now
is so
it's the
high in
1800
alcohol that you
silver, so
probably
it's not just a block. tequila, but it brought out more of the fruit in the Adele. That's interesting.
Okay.
Very nice.
Well,
I like
Kim, thank you so much. You were a delightful hostess. We always have so much fun with you. You were so entertaining. And guys, she really did do an awesome job on her page. Please, I put it in the comments for you to check it out. She's going to add a few things here and there. But if you didn't enjoy that, you got to be under a rock somewhere, because that was absolutely phenomenal. That's what we
Thank you,
try to
Jackie.
get every Saturday, and we can't thank you enough.